What's good, TMG fam? It's your boy Ellen. I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute. Listen, man, shout outs to everybody for the birthday wishes, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all definitely, man, showed a lot of love. So I appreciate you guys on that, man. Definitely wanted to get back and record this video, man, but birthday shenanigans kind of ran over unexpectedly. So, you know, I knew y'all understanding. Y'all knew y'all would get it today. So shout outs to y'all for that, man. But anyway, y'all was killing me, letting me know, listen, Mr. Nightmare just dropped something crazy. I was like, oh, bet, I'm on it. So I'm here with it today, man. 4 true scary stories with footage, all right? So we're gonna check this joint out, man. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, join the fam, and let's go. Quick question. How many murders y'all think took place in that toilet? That looked like the toilet dude was sitting beside in the very first Saw movie, don't it? Or at the beginning of the movie, it started and the key went down the drain. Looked like several murders and several drug addicts done slept in that tub, fam. Good God.
I live in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. It was a Tuesday night. I was laying on my bed trying to get some sleep. I laid there for about 3 hours until I decided to get up and take a walk around my neighborhood just to clear my head. It was 2 in the morning. I was walking down the street when I remembered there's an abandoned building in our neighborhood. I decided to visit it. People say that this building is haunted, and I've always wanted to see what's inside of it. The building itself looked really creepy. Broken windows, a huge metal door which said no entry with red paint. As an 18-year-old college student, I wanted to be adventurous. I climbed through one of the broken windows and got inside the building.
18-year-old college student, you want to be adventurous? Just go to class on time. That's an adventure. As an 18-year-old college kid, that would have been an adventure to me, making it to class on time. I couldn't do it. Or stay a full semester. That was hard too, bro. You know, I stayed long enough to get that check. Once that grant money came through, I was gone. You know, so abandoned houses, that ain't the move, bro. Find somewhere else to get your adrenaline rush. Let's get back to the story though, my bad.
To be adventurous. I climbed through one of the broken windows and got inside the building. I took out my phone and started to record so I could show off in front of my friends. Just to let you guys know, my phone works completely fine. There's no problem with it. The place was really dark. The only source of light in that building was from my phone. It took me a couple of seconds to realize I was inside a small room. I walked out the door into the hallway. It was an apartment. I was doing commentary while recording to make it look cool. I got out of the apartment and into the main hall of the building. Here's a picture of the main hall. On the left side of the elevator, there's a small passageway which leads to a really small room under the stairs, as seen in this picture. I went there to investigate. When I got close to the room, I heard a clicking noise from the first door. I was frozen for a split second. I walked back to the main hall, still recording. Then I heard a loud sound of metal dropping on concrete. I almost crapped my pants. I wanted to get the hell out of there, but something inside me told me to go upstairs and find out what it was.
Kill whatever's inside of you gave you that dumb suggestion. Yo, for real, what? What? You just said you almost crapped your pants from the noises that's happening around you, but something inside of you told you to go and check it out. Keep going, go further. It's the same thing that's gonna get you killed, bro.
I started walking up the stairs as slowly as I could. I don't even know what I was expecting to see up there. I got to the first floor. As usual, it was dark, but it got colder. This event took place in the middle of August, so it was hot outside. I'm into paranormal stuff, and when I suddenly felt cold, I firmly believed something was going on here. I should have turned back, but I still wanted to see where that sound came from. There were 4 apartments on each floor. I investigated all 4 of them and saw nothing. A chill ran down my spine when I realized the whole second floor and the ground floor were covered in sand. There was no concrete and no sign of anything metal. The cold temperature on the floor and the fact that I was alone gave me the chills. I hurried down the stairs, made my way back to the apartment, climbed out through the window, and ran back to my home. When I got home, I drank gallons of water, calmed myself down, and took out my phone. I wanted to hear that sound again, so I played the video, and to my horror, the audio in the video was messed up. My commentary wasn't there at all. Like I said earlier, there's no problem with my phone. It works fine. I didn't get any sleep that night. I told my friends about it, and they told me that it was really stupid to go inside that building alone. I didn't delete the video. I decided to keep it as a memory. Fast forward to December. I was going through my gallery, and I came across that video. I decided to play it. I fast forwarded to the part where I heard the sound, and surprisingly, that sound is clearly heard in the video. I don't know how it could be heard clearly, but here's a small clip from the video. I got goosebumps and closed my phone. I promised myself not to go near that building ever again.
I think some people just be looking for death, man. You know what I'm saying? I think they just be looking for death. Like, they go look, they knocking on the door. You know how people say you're knocking on death's door? I think some people just want to knock and see if somebody will answer, bro. Because who in their right mind, by yourself, mind you, is going in an abandoned building all the way inside, up in rooms, under, through little side doors that go up under the inside? Huh? Hey, bro, like, go to an adventure park if you want thrills or something like that, fam. That's you looking for death. I ain't think they make them that stupid no more, but they do. They make people that stupid still.
Let me start out by saying I was a non-believer of the paranormal until this night. I was with 4 buddies. I won't list any names for safety reasons. We went to hang out and talk in an old, supposedly haunted trailer late at night. The owner and multiple people who lived there all told me that it was haunted by demons, and me being the new guy to the group, I needed to be initiated. This initiation consisted of walking into the haunted back room. I did as they said after they convinced me, and walked in and then quickly ran out. My friends thought it was hilarious and went to prove to me that it was all not real. I went behind them to record them and see if we could get any proof of the demon. My friend went to open the closet, and that's when I got spooked by a loud audible crash in the closet and ran away. My friend thought it was hilarious, and after more convincing, dragged me back inside the house to record him. My buddy and I got outside of the trailer to rewatch our footage, and what we caught scared me beyond belief.
Dude, I just heard shit in the closet. Yo, bro. Whoa, fuck! Hey. Oh. What the fuck? Oh, shit! Oh, fuck me, fuck. Fuck!
I could have swore I just saw, but I think they messing with Buddy. The dude they trying to get and initiate, I think they messing with fam. Because they looked like somebody's hand was on that door when he opened that door. Let's see if we could go back real quick.
Oh.
Is somebody's hand right there? Or is that just the knob? Or am I tripping?
Me, fuck. Oh, fuck me, fuck. Fuck! Chase, look at this.
Dude, I saw it. Fuck me, fuck. Get the hell out of there, dude.
The closet opening and closing, loud knocking and windows being tapped on. All the while I captured orbs outside of the room. While I was outside waiting for my friend to come back out, I heard the trash cans rattle and immediately called my friends out. We didn't see them move, but a little later on we had things thrown at us from an unknown place. I had a live bullet tossed into my leg, and one more land inches away from my buddy's leg.
I have it on video. You were making that shit. Wait, if you're there, then who's throwing shit?
Huh? I just came back from smoking with Roy.
Yeah.
They just passed by, I took a hit, and they kept walking.
We have actual fucking proof of that ghost.
Eventually, we went to get out after I practically dragged my friend into the car, only to have our car alarm go off as we opened the car door. When we got home, my buddy showered and said his back hurt, and when I checked, I saw he had multiple scratches up and down his back, as you can see in this image.
Yeah, that one there, I don't know. Maybe if it wouldn't started off talking about initiation, I would have probably been a little bit more, maybe. But the fact that they said they were initiating them, and then the things that was going on, the door opening and closing shut, looked like it had a hand on it, but you couldn't really tell. So that was good camera work by whoever was recording everything. Then they go outside, they getting hit with bullets on the legs, stuff like that. It's too much going on when something started out as initiation. So to me, that one kind of feels more like a hoax. The first one though, that could easily be any one of us going into an abandoned house or something like that, hearing noises. Yeah, that one there, I'm rocking with the first one. The second one, not so much. Let's check out the third one.
It was a normal evening. My best friend and I decided to go for a walk. It was around 10 o'clock in the evening, so it was as dark out as it was gonna get. I live in a small village, so we usually just walk around the streets. There weren't many people out at this hour. We were kind of just walking and talking. A little while into our walk, we started to head home. We went up some hill, which led to the little town area and the only store we had in our village. But as soon as we came up the hill, we saw a weird-looking figure in the distance. It looked like an abnormally tall woman covered in a sheet of some sort, and it had its neck tied with a string or a rope.
Oh man, we used to have a dude. Bro, this took me back to my childhood real quick, bro. We used to have a dude, right? They used to call him Skinner. That was his name, Skinner. When we were kids, you always hear stories about Skinner. Then you see him. When you see him, he'd be walking up and down the street and he'd be talking to himself. And he had this just like weird look about him. Older dude, you know what I mean? Kind of like he was down on his luck, so he didn't possibly have a lot of money, like older clothes that he probably wore 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week. You know what I'm saying? This type of dude. I'm trying to paint you the picture. We never would go close to him though. You know what I'm saying? Never would. But typical kids, you want to peek around and see if what you hear, the stories you hear about him is true. He would never really kind of look at you or nothing like that. But you always heard never get close to him or he'd attack you or something like that. And just be mumbling up under his breath, walking around. I was like, yo, hearing how this story started took me right back to my childhood. My bad, I'm gonna back it up. Here we go.
A weird-looking figure in the distance. It looked like an abnormally tall woman covered in a sheet of some sort, and it had its neck tied with a string or a rope. This is the video we took of the figure. Honestly, it reminded us of the movie The Nun. It was really hard to see since it was totally dark and the streetlights weren't exactly the brightest. It was moving very slowly, and it was waddling left and right like it was drunk or injured or something. We couldn't figure out if it was walking our way or not because it was moving so slowly. It was a really disturbing sight at that moment, at that hour of the night. After half a minute of standing there, we realized it was walking towards us. We ran as fast as we could when we realized it didn't even have a visible face or just anything to take note of specifically. We walked around to go home, hoping we wouldn't see her again, but we thought we would, because if we calculated it right, we would meet again on one intersecting street, but luckily we didn't. The next day, I told my friend about what happened, and she told me she also saw her, or it, while she was driving with her sister past the bar, which is on the street we thought we would see her again. She moved slower than us, and I really don't know how we missed her, but luckily we did. My friend described the figure just as horrifically as it appeared from the distance to us that night, and since that night, we never saw her again. This just happened a couple days ago. This isn't something that happened to me, but
I don't know what it is about seeing houses like this out in the middle of nowhere that just creep you out, bro. Every time I see this, I think of what? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. A house out in the middle of nowhere. Could be next to a road that's out in the middle. Yeah. You happen to turn down this road to try to take a shortcut or something, pass by this house, and your life has changed forever.
this just happened a couple days ago. This isn't something that happened to me, but rather something that happened to a family friend. Our family friend, who I'll call Buddy for the sake of this video, believes that something has attached itself to him, something paranormal. It started when he moved into a new house. Almost right away, Buddy and his family started experiencing paranormal activity, such as shadows and voices. One night, Buddy had found a weird discovery in the basement of his new home. Upon doing some moving in the basement, he found something that he had not seen prior to the move-in. He found a stolen cemetery wreath. This made partial sense because the town cemetery was in walking distance of the house. Buddy was aggravated with the activity going on in his new home, so out of anger, he snapped the cemetery wreath, and in his own words, "When I snapped the wreath, every dog in that town started howling."
I was thinking that too, bro. No, I can see myself standing there. No, don't do it. As he's tearing it up, as he snaps it, you know he just released some kind of weird energy. He just brought that on himself. That was dumb.
There must have been 20 dogs all howling at the same time. I was scared to death. After that, the activity worsened, and they had no choice but to move. But it seemed the activity followed them to every house they went to. Recently, they've had some of the worst experiences in this apartment they currently live in. Buddy and his wife, who I'll call Pam, have been repeatedly followed by some kind of entity. They decided to set up a phone recording for the night and try to capture anything that might seem paranormal as evidence that they weren't crazy. What Buddy found on the phone was horrifying. He woke up at 3 to review some footage and found a 5-second video that had been taken after the previous recording had stopped. Keep in mind, they have no pets, no children that live with them, no TV or radio was on at the time, and both Buddy and Pam were in bed when this happened. You can clearly see something pick up the phone and a female voice speak into it. I can assure you that is not Pam's voice or any other voice that they're familiar with. Everyone thinks it says, "Did you tell Daddy to rape me?" But you guys take a listen
Oh, heck nah, bro.
for yourself and come to your own conclusion.
You tell Daddy you rape me.
Almost a night after this recording,
Oh man, I'd have had duct tape, and that reef that he snapped, I'd have duct taped that bad boy back together so fast it'll look brand new. Hey, here, he's sorry. And if that don't work, then you can have him, the person that snapped it, you can have him. I'll hand him right over to you. Oh, heck nah.
one of Buddy and Pam's daughters died from an overdose. She was 30 years old and 7 months pregnant and a mother of 4, getting ready to be 5. If this video has something to do with it, we don't know. But if it is a coincidence, then it sure is one hell of a scary one.
Come on, man. You know better than to snap a reef, bro. That's on the list of critical things in life not to do, man. Rule number 81. Never snap a reef unless you plan on dying. You don't do that, bro. No, we know better than that, even if we don't know better than that. Stop it, fam. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, y'all get at me. The first and the third story was super dope. The second one, I think that was just shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? Shenanigans. But y'all get at me in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Leave a like, share the video, subscribe, and stick around and stay tuned to the next reaction of my piece. Y'all stay solid. Hey.